کیا پوچھتے ہو مجھ سے کہ کیا کیا حسن کا ہے. صلی علی محمد. داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، 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 ایک بے مثل کردار عباس ہیں علی کے 18 ہی بیٹے، علی ہیں علی کے 18 ہی بیٹے، علی پر سبھی میں علمدار عباس ہیں. داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں. ان کے لہجے میں ہاشم کی حشمت بھی ہے، ان کی تیور میں حمزہ کی ہیبت بھی ہے، ان کے تیور میں حمزہ کی ہیبت بھی ہے، ادا ان کی عمران کا عکس ہے، ان کی باہوں میں جعفر کی طاقت بھی ہے. پیار ہے مصطفیٰ کا حسین و حسن، پیار ہے مصطفیٰ کا حسین و حسن، اور حسنین کا پیار عباس ہے. داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں. نخل عظمت کا شیریں ثمر ہے یہی، عصمتوں کے صدف کے گوہر ہے یہی، عصمتوں کے صدف کے گوہر ہے یہی، نور کی سدرۃ المنتہا ہے یہی، ہاشمی آسماں کے قمر ہے یہی، جن کے سائے میں اکبر بھی پلتے رہے، جن کے سائے میں اکبر بھی پلتے رہے. حسن کا ایسا مینار عباس ہیں. داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں. حضرت انما کے جو مصداق ہیں، وہ بھی غازی کے آنے کے مشتاق ہیں، وہ بھی غازی کے آنے کے مشتاق ہیں. عرش سے فرش تک ان کی جاگیر ہے، ساری مخلوق ان کی گداگیر ہے. جو علی کی شجاعت کا وارث بھی ہے، جو علی کی شجاعت کا وارث بھی ہے. ایسا زمیندار عباس ہیں. داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں، داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں. راہ حق کا بہت ہے کٹھن راستہ، راہ حق کا بہت ہے کٹھن راستہ، راستے داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں کل ایمان کے باپ کا تذکرہ کل ایمان کے باپ کا تذکرہ این اسلام این ایمان ہے کچھ مسلمان کہتے ہیں کافر ہے وہ کچھ مسلمان کہتے ہیں کافر ہے وہ کافروں نے کہا وہ مسلمان ہے داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں ایک بے مثل کردار عباس ہیں علی کے 18 ہی بیٹے علی ہیں علی کے 18 ہی بیٹے علی پر سبھی میں علمدار عباس ہیں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں داستان شجاعت کا دارین میں صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
بآواز بلند صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وخاتم النبيين بالقاسم محمد صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
والكاظمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس والله يحب المحسنين. Surah Al-Imran is the second surah of the Quran, and it holds 200 ayat, in which one of them is the one I have just recited. Surah Al-Imran is named after the family of Imran, because Al means family and Imran means Imran. In Surah Al-Imran is a Madani surah, which means it was revealed in the early years of Islam. The ayah I chose talks about people with the highest manner of akhlaq, and it perfectly describes our Imam Hasan and Mujtaba and his kind nature. Imam's title Mujtaba actually means the chosen one, for those of you who do not know. Imam Hasan alayhi salam was the firstborn child to Bibi Zahra and Mawla Ali, and he was the first child to have aqiqah in Islam. We all know Imam Hasan is a kind-hearted, soft-spoken, patient, polite, and ascetic man, and all these attributes perfectly describe him. Now I would like to share a story that further describes these attributes. One day, Imam Hasan was walking down the street when he saw a group of poor people eating not the best quality of food, like dry bread and not like old dates, not fresh food. And when this group of people saw him, they invited him over to eat their meal, to share their meal with him. Imam was very polite and accepted, sat down and ate with them. When they had finished their meal, Imam got up, thanked them once more, and then invited them to his house to share a meal with them. The group of 4 people were very happy to hear this and immediately accepted. The next day, when the group of 4 people arrived at Imam's house, Imam warmly greeted them and provided them with good food and gave them gifts to take home. From this story, we learn not to hurt people's feelings by rejecting food they're offering, or not shaking hands with them because they don't meet your standard of living, or not going to visit someone, for example, because for you they're not at the standard of living for you. But Imam was very generous and caring, but he also had very good akhlaq and was polite to everyone, no matter who they are, or where they're from, no matter what the circumstance. For example, this is a very popular story, and I'm sure most of you have already heard it, about Imam Hasan alayhi salam. One day, a man from Syria was visiting the city of the Prophet when, when he saw a man walking down the street. As soon as he came to know that this man was Imam Hasan alayhi salam, he immediately went up to him and without any greeting, without no salam, he immediately started saying rude things, mean things, and insulting Imam. Now, if you put yourself in this position, someone's insulting you, saying rude things to you, what do? You insult them back? You be mean to them? You fight them? No, but Imam didn't do any of this. Imam didn't give a response to him. He stood there smiling, waiting for this man to finish. When the man finished, Imam said in a very gentle voice, Assalamu alaikum. I think you're new to this town and do not know who we are. If you are in need of anything, I will give it to you. If you are in need of clothes, I will provide them for you. Or if you're in need of money, I will give them to you. And if you're in need of protection or shelter, I offer you my home. Please be my guest. When this man heard how forgiving Imam was and how polite he was, he immediately felt ashamed of himself. Because Imam, he was being mean and rude to Imam. But Imam was very polite to him. Here Imam gave a practical example of Surah Fussilat, Ayah 34. Idfa' billati hiya ahsan. Treat evil with your goodness. He realized Imam was a good person with good character and excellent akhlaq and was amazed at Imam's noble behavior. Imam Hasan alayhi salam never treated someone meanly or rudely because they treated him like that. He always treated someone nicely, even if they were mean to him. It didn't matter where they were from, who they are, or what their race is. It didn't matter to him. Because he knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who are nice to people, no matter if they're mean, or they show goodness to people who are evil. And with this behavior, Imam Hasan won the hearts of many people. As you saw in both of the stories, Imam is a role model for amazing akhlaq, kindness, even generosity. So all of us should try to follow in his footsteps and be kind to others to improve our lives so we can join the army of the Imam of our time. Thank you for listening. Allahumma ajjali waliyaka al-faraj. Salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى